In this video, I'll show you how to customize the EMU invitation and note card product. Both the invitation and note card are designed using the same product on our storefront. To get to the product, simply go to the Home link, then click on EMU Products. Next, scroll down so that you can see the EMU invitation and note card and click Begin. This is the area where we customize the note card and invitation. On a typical invitation, you'll be working with panel number 1 of the card, which is this front panel I'm showing you here with the mouse, and you'll also be working with panel number 3, which is the panel on the inside. We're going to talk today mostly about the inside panel number 3 because you'll be spending a lot more time there with your custom design. As you're working with this product, you'll be able to see how it looks as you go along in this product preview area here. In order to see an updated product preview, you need to hit the Update Preview button. Let's go ahead and click that and see what happens. Here's the product preview. We haven't done any customization yet, so it's just blank. We're presented here with the inside of the invitation. There's a fold line here and also trim marks that you can see. The card has two 4.5 by 6-inch panels. You can't do any editing on panel 2. That always stays white. But you can customize panel number 3. We'll get to panel number 3 in a moment. Right now we're going to click the Forward Page button to look at the other side of the preview, and we see panel 4, which again is not customizable, it's always blank, and panel 1, which is customizable. You have very limited options for customizing panel 1, whereas on panel 3 you have a lot of flexibility. So that's what we're going to concentrate on in this video, is customizing panel 3. To get started with customizing, we're going to scroll down to the personalization area. There are 3 controls here, 2 for panel number 3 and 1 control for panel number 1. The way that you customize panel number 3 is by uploading a Word 2003.doc file, as it says here. What this allows you to do is customize with fonts, text, and images in a Word document on your own computer with your own copy of Microsoft Word, and then upload that design into this panel area on panel 3. Your Word document will automatically be sized to fit inside this panel. Let's look at how the workflow works. I have a Microsoft Word document that I've been using for testing. This is what it looks like. This is just the information that I want to appear on panel 3. It has a font at the top with some text, a photo, and then some text at the bottom in a different font and a green color. So what I need to do is go ahead and save this file in Word 2003 format. This one right here, Word 2003, 97 through 2003.doc. We're not compatible with Word 2007 or 2010, so make sure you use 2003. After you've saved your file, you want to go back to the storefront and click Upload a File. Select Browse and navigate to your Word file. Here's mine, Statistics Club Invite Art.doc. I'm going to open that and click OK. Now the file is uploading to the storefront. You can see the little green progress bar moving down here. It's done uploading and the file name shows in my panel 3 control area. Now that I've uploaded it, I'm going to update the preview so I can see it flow into the design. After a couple seconds, we have an updated preview in front of us. We can see that my 8.5 by 11 design has been automatically shrunk down and reduced to fit in this panel 3 area, and I have my font intact, my photo intact, and my other font in green down here, so it looks pretty good. But what I always recommend that everyone does on every single product that they're designing on this storefront is to go to the full-size preview. So we're going to click Full Size Preview, which opens a high-res preview in Adobe Acrobat. Let me reposition this a little bit. We're looking at panel 2 now, but I'm going to scroll down to panel 3 so that you can see the design in high-res. It looks pretty good, but there's a problem, and that is that this J here in the word join is getting cut off right here by this photo. So in order to fix that, what I need to do is go back into Microsoft Word, make an adjustment so that it's not getting cut off, and then re-upload the file. We'll do that in a second, but I want to show you one more critical thing that you should be doing on all of your products, and that is opening up the PDF preview to 400% magnification. By doing that and by looking at all of the elements, you want to look for any low resolution problems. If your photos look great and sharp at 400%, then they'll print great and sharp. But if you see some rasterization and some pixelization around the edges of things, like you do right here in this photo, that tells you that it's not going to print in perfect high resolution. So because I can see some rasterization in this photo, I might want to go and find a higher resolution photo to use. Okay, now we're going to go back by closing this file to our preview in our browser here, and we're going to fix that problem with the J. So we're going to go back into Microsoft Word and open the file again. We're simply just going to put in a carriage return in here to give some more space between the line of text and the photo. If I wanted to, I could use a smaller point size here and shrink up that gap a little bit so that it looks more proportional. Now I'm going to save that, close it, and I'm going to re-upload it into the storefront. Back in the storefront, I need to scroll back down to the personalization area, click Upload a File, and select the exact same file that I had uploaded the first time, but now it's the updated one. You can see it's 12:18 p.m. is the time on the file. That matches up with the clock on my computer. I know that that's the updated file. So I'm going to open that, upload it. Again, you see the green progress bar at the bottom as the file is uploading. It's done. Now I need to refresh the preview by clicking Update Preview. Now we can see that our J is not getting cut off by the photo anymore. You can see that in this small preview here. It's not always easy to get your Microsoft Word files to flow in perfectly into this product or any of the storefront products. There can be issues with fonts and also the positioning of elements. In order to help you become successful at this, I've made a special video called Preparing Microsoft Word Content. You'll find it in the YouTube channel along with this video that you're watching right now. So simply go back to our YouTube channel and look for that video. You'll get a lot more tips and tricks about how to make sure your fonts are going to work, your images are high resolution enough, and everything is positioned properly. So please watch that video and you'll avoid some headaches with using the Microsoft Word as your content editor. Now we're going to move on to panel number 1, which is actually the front of the card. We're going to scroll over by clicking the forward arrow and look at what we've got for panel number 1 right now. By default, this is the image you get. You can't upload a Word file or do any radical customization here. The only thing you can do is choose between the solid green background on panel 1 or a different background that has some scripted words in it. So let's go down to the panel 1 Show Script No Yes and change it to Yes. So that means yes, we want to show the script on panel 1. We're going to refresh the preview and see what it looks like. Because we refreshed the preview, we see panel 2 and panel 3 again by default, because that's page 1 of the preview. To look at panel 1, which is on the other side, we need to click the forward page arrow. So now we see the script in the background green of panel 1. Let's look at the full-size preview too. Here it is in Acrobat. I need to use the page down to go to page 2, and then scroll down to look at my image. So here's your other option. Instead of the solid green background, you can use this other background, which has words such as scholarship and distinction that are associated with Eastern Michigan University. Let's close that file and go back to the storefront. The next thing we want to make sure that we do is choose what quantity we want to order. For this product, you can order anything in 500 increments from 500 to 3,000. We'll choose 3,000. Next, you want to edit the job name area. And the reason is because you want to record a descriptive name for this product that you're ordering so that it doesn't have the generic name. If it did have the generic name and you ordered a bunch of products over time, they might all have the same name and it would be difficult to distinguish which one was which when you're looking at an invoice or you're looking at your order history. So we're going to put in EMU invitation and statistics invite as the job name. Now at this point, we could simply add this product to our shopping cart and go ahead and order it. But here's what we should do instead. At the bottom, instead of clicking Next to go to the shopping cart, we should hit Save My Job. And the reason is that once the product is in your shopping cart, you can't go back and edit it. You can remove it, but you can't edit it. So by clicking Save My Job, you add the card or the product that you're working on into your personal Save Jobs area. So at any time you can go back and make a change to it before putting it in your shopping cart. After clicking Save My Job, it brings you right to the Saved Job screen. If you needed to get to the Saved Job screen from the home page, here's how you do it. From the home page, you click My Account, then click Saved Jobs, and you'll see a list of the saved jobs. Notice the custom name that we gave it. Again, very important so that all of your products have different names that really offer a description of what the content is. Also, we see the date and time that it was added. So we're going to open the job again so that we can go ahead and add it to the shopping cart. We'll scroll down. Next is not available because we need to hit Update Preview first. The system doesn't allow you to add something to the cart from your Saved Jobs area without updating the preview. And this is because you're not going to get a physical proof before we print the job. This on-screen preview and the full-size preview is acting as your final proof. So make sure everything is perfect before you click Next. We're going to hit Next now, and we're going to see the review screen. There's really nothing here for you to change. Just verify that the quantity and job name are correct and hit Add to Cart. And here's our shopping cart. We only have one product in here right now. It's the one that we just added, and we can see that it's in there for a quantity of 3,000. For testing purposes, I'm not showing any pricing in this video, but you will see the product price yourself when you do it. Next, you'll need to know how to manage products in your shopping cart and how to complete your order. There's a different video for that. It's called General Order Training, and it's also in our YouTube channel. So please go back to the YouTube channel and look at the General Order Training and also the Preparing Microsoft Word Content video to get the tips and tricks that you'll need for working successfully with Microsoft Word content in our storefront. Thanks for watching this video.